Okay, Judy, we're working on Prelude in D. We're working on an arpeggio for the whole song that has our thumb on the fourth string, index finger on the third string, middle finger on the second string, and our A finger, our ring finger, on the first string. Okay? Alright, the arpeggio is broken up into two parts. P, I, M, I, and A, I, M, I. Okay, so if you need to break it up, that actually will kind of help. Do the first part first. P, I, M, I. Alright, when you get the hang of that, P, I, M, I. The second half is just an A instead of a P. A, I, M, I. And when you put it together, it takes up two full beats of that measure. One E and two E and P I M I A I M I. I want you to play just that arpeggio, nice and easy. Kind of make sure you're relaxing this hand. Make sure you're relaxing. It shouldn't look like this, right? It should be relaxed, nice and relaxed. Even if you're playing it quietly, I think that's better. Okay, just make sure the right hand is relaxed the whole time. Okay, then once you're ready, we're gonna put these chords down. A D chord, a B7, and an E minor 7. All right, starting with the D chord. The D chord is one we've already known. And if we play this arpeggio, starting on the fourth string, P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. Sounds much prettier. All right, once you play it once, take your hand off and play the same arpeggio. P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. Keep it nice and relaxed. Put the D chord back down. P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. I want you to do that over and over and over again with the D chord down and then the D chord off and the D chord on, off. Okay? And that way you can get the hang of it by putting the D chord down, but also your right hand stays relaxed and it keeps working on the arpeggio regardless. Okay? But you're not having to hold a D chord for a long time to get the hang of it. When you're ready, you can push pause now and just go through D as much as you want. But when you're ready, we'll go on to the next chord, which is B7. All right, now if you look at the tablature, it looks like something like this. All right, we're changing it because it makes sense to think of it as a full-on B7 chord, in which case your middle finger is on B, your first finger is on D sharp, your ring finger is on A, and your pinky is on F sharp. It's a really pretty chord. It does not belong in the key of D, but we'll talk about that later. B7, B7. All right, so we put that chord down, and we start on the fourth string. Even though our middle finger's on the fifth string, we're not worried about it. We're going to start our arpeggio on the fourth string, following what it says on the book and on the page, and also just knowing what we know of our arpeggio, we go P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I, starting on the fourth string. P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. And you take your hand off. P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. And you put that B7 chord back down. Middle finger on the B, first finger on D sharp, ring finger on the A, pinky on F sharp. And when you're ready, P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. Just keep doing it until it feels good. Back and forth. B7 down, B7 off. B7 down, B7 off. Pause it, work on it a bunch. If anything gets uncomfortable, that's it for the day. Don't do any more, okay? The last thing we did was an E minor 7 chord. Now, an E minor 7 chord, we're used to being this, where it's an E minor with a pinky down on G. All right, we're going to change it. I'm calling it an E minor 7 chord, and it really isn't actually. It's actually an E minor chord, but it's okay. For our sake, for this purposes, it's no big deal. I'm going to change it though. I'm going to put your first finger, index finger on the note E and the pinky on the G up top. Okay? And then we play through the arpeggio. P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. Now this full measure is an E minor chord. So that E minor 7 as it's called. But so meaning you could play that all the way through twice. P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I, P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. Okay, when you get the hang of it, I'm cool with you doing twice. But for right now, just do it with one E and a two E and. So P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I, and then take your hand off. P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I, P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I, and then back off again. Okay, we can always string it together later. Alright, and that brings us to whether you should play this all the way through. I'm not worried about it all the way through this week. I want you to continue doing the music that you've already done, and I want you to get the hang of this arpeggio and the hang of these chords, and then we'll put it together next week, and it'll be totally easy for you. Alright, let me know if you have any questions. Bye.